Concluding his visit to Washington, Israel's Defense Minister Yoav Gallant has threatened Hamas that it will bear the consequences if it does not accept United Nations endorsed proposal for hostage and truce deal. Gallant clarified that Israel's conflict is not with the citizens of Gaza or Lebanon, but specifically with Hamas, Hezbollah, and the Iranian regime.
Stand firmly behind the President's deal, which Israel has accepted, and now Hamas must accept or bear the consequences. But let it be known that our war is not with the people of Gaza. Our war is not with the people of Lebanon. Our war is against Hamas, against Hezbollah, and their backers, the Iranian regime.
In a major setback for Hamas, an Israeli aircraft eliminated Wissam Abu Ashak, a Hamas weapons smuggler in southern Gaza. Wissam Abu Ashak was known for directing smuggling operations, bringing in weapons into Gaza through the Rafah crossing and other underground tunnels. Meanwhile, the IDF says its soldiers, along with the Shin Bet and the security guard, arrested 31 wanted persons throughout Judea and Samaria in the West Bank. Many of those arrested were associated with Hamas. Meanwhile, Hamas leaders in Doha have reportedly told Palestinian representatives that they believe the Biden government will only increase pressure on Israel for a deal when it departs from Rafah and completes its mission in Gaza. Not only this, Hamas now wants Russia to stand as a guarantor for any future ceasefire agreement with Israel. It believes the US, an ally of Israel, is not working to reach a ceasefire deal until the war in Gaza is finished. Israel has issued a warning to Hamas to accept the United Nations-backed deal or face consequences. Meeting Russia's deputy foreign minister in Moscow, head of Hamas's foreign relations pledged to secure the release of remaining Russian hostages from Gaza. He said the reason for calling on Russia to act as a guarantor for future agreements is because it has a more balanced perspective on the war compared to the US. The situation on the ground remains tense. Israeli forces pounded several areas across Gaza on Wednesday, and residents reported fierce fighting overnight in Rafah. According to residents, fighting intensified in the Tel al-Sultan neighborhood in western Rafah, where tanks were also trying to force their way northwards amid heavy clashes. And adding to the already woes of Gazans, the US-operated temporary pier is facing mounting logistical challenges, and the most problematic one is looting. Operations have been disrupted several times by rough seas hampering or damaging the pier, as well as by security considerations on land. Although the pier has allowed international aid to be brought to the shore by skirting bottlenecks on land routes, supplies have been piling up in recent days in a marshalling area on the Gazan coast, while the United Nations conducts a review of security arrangements. For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.